and welcome to this week's Devlog video. This video will be a very special one, which you have probably already noticed by the video title, and I will give you some more information at the end of the video, so stay tuned and let's jump right into the video. The main task over the past few weeks was polishing the game. A lot of things had already been implemented, but didn't work perfectly. An example for this is the bus station. I already showed it in Devlog number 2, but it hadn't had any influence on the traffic itself, since the traffic funding was not available by that time. Now all bus stops reduces the traffic for surrounded apartments, but only if you collect waiting people on the bus stops in time. As well, I worked a lot on balancing stuff again. For example, the damage time for football grounds were way too short, as well as the pitch condition progress on your football feeds. There have been a lot of more things I've polished, as you can see by the alpha notes, only for the latest version iteration 0.5, but I can't show them all in this video because the video would get too long, but I want to show you the most important ones. In Devlog number 2 I also spoke about two performance issues. The first one was the road calculation, which was done in real time and had been ported to a simple implementation of a disjoint data structure, which speeded up the calculation a lot. Last week I had a look at the second issue, which was the vehicle system, which mostly occurred in bigger cities, when a lot of vehicles were visible on the map. The problem was the data structure I used for handling the vehicles. I had kind of a hierarchy for tiles, lanes, if it's a road tile, and the vehicles. Now I've changed it to a flat data structure with a simple class, which speeded up the calculation as well. I've learned a lot on performance optimization over the past few years, so if you're interested in a video where I talk about my experience or the most important performance tips, just let me know in the comments. I've also added some new fundings in the game. Therefore, I've changed the Mayor House pop-up and created a scrollable panel and put all the fundings in there. As a player, you don't have the possibility to upgrade your buildings until you've successfully requested the new upgrades funding, which requires 4,000 people in your city. Previously, you have been able to upgrade from the beginning, which made a lot of things way too easy in my opinion, so I've created that funding. You can also request child benefit now for a higher income for each child in your city. And for being able to control the taxes, you need the new taxes and finance funding first. This has been integrated since there was an easy way to make people move into your city by reducing the taxes first and then raising them again when the apartments have been full of people. Another new football-related function has been added to the clubhouse. You are now able to set your jersey for a season before it starts. By default, you have a simple jersey where you can just control the main color since it's a one-color jersey. But later in the game you can have fan shops where you can unlock the marketing upgrade, which gives you a new jersey with better popularity each new season. I also created a new UI for the football information on the game screen. Previously you were able to see the players for your first team only, but now you can see all of your teams separated by bronze, silver and gold players. I also changed the player notification. You will now see fading panels above the team where new players have joined or left. So now we come to the point I was waiting for over the past 5 years. This video will be the last video before Road to Your City gets released. I've already mentioned in the last Devlog video that the game might be released earlier than expected, and in the meantime I was able to solve all the big items on my to-do list. But of course I've also prepared another list with a lot of ideas for future releases. The game will be available as early access, and the date you should keep in mind is the 29th of March. So in about 10 days you are able to play Road to Your City officially. If you hadn't put Road to a City on your wishlist, you should definitely do that, and you will get notified when the game is finally available on the 29th. Probably the game will be available in 4 different languages from the beginning. That would be German, English, French and Italian. If you're able to translate Road to a City in another language, you can write it down in the comments or contact me directly using one of my social media channels. Well, and that's it for this video. I hope you liked this special video. If you did, click the like button if you haven't already. You should also subscribe to the channel for not missing any updates. I also recommend following my social media channels for always being up to date. Have a great start into the week and see you next time. Cheers!